What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode, the last episode actually of More Than a Book Box, episode 5, Hopes and Dreams. So in this episode, I'll be giving you all a little bit just of like what I hope and dream for ReadHer in the future. Obviously, ReadHer is what I call my baby. She's my girl. And there are definitely some things that I hope for in the future that we get to as we continue to grow, as we are building, as we are accomplishing our mission of just increasing readership of Black romance and Black love stories. Let's talk about what we hope for the future and what ReadHer is now. Let's start with what ReadHer is now. So right now, ReadHer is a Black romance book subscription box. We feature independently published Black romance authors. We provide a bi-monthly book box service where readers like you get a box every other month, and it's filled with a novel, filled with bookish accessories, right? So we're really big on like the fun and joy and excitement of reading, and we're really building on that. And so now we're trying to grow the apparel part of our stuff, the design stuff, so stickers, bookmarks, those sorts of things. And that's what we're kind of, currently is the charge. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. But for the future, I'm really excited about where I can see ReadHer grow to. I want to, for sure, have partnerships with more authors for specialty boxes and special edition books and things of that sort. So that's already on the game plan for me to do. I want to produce. So I've had a couple of ideas of boxes featuring just like all new authors to give you all an opportunity to just read new folks, for you to see what's out there and see what's popping and stuff like that. And also, high-end versions of hardcover books and all the fancy covers and things of that sort. So there's definitely some things that I think will be happening soon. And there's other things that are just like big. So one of the big goals that I have for ReadHer is I want ReadHer to be the leading destination for Black romance readers. When you think of Black romance, I want you to have ReadHer be synonymous with that, of like, where can I get my Black romance novels? Where can I find the next big thing? Or where can I find, a beautiful love story? I want you to have ReadHer in mind, because I want to be able to provide that service. And I want ReadHer to be one of those, the main venture or main space where Black romance lives. So that is one goal. Second thing is I want ReadHer to be the top destination for Black romance novels. I get it, y'all. Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, online. Even Target are spaces where you all will buy your Black romance novels. And while that's all fine and dandy, because these are big corporations, big entities that are have the people power, the machine power to really produce all these books, and sometimes at very short notice. I want ReadHer to be the space that kind of takes over for Black romance for that. I want you all to be able to come to ReadHer to get your books, to get your Black romance novels. They can have the rest of it. They can have all the sci-fi. They can have all the non-fictions, the self-help. They can have that, but I want to take back Black romance, because I feel like there's something just really special about us keeping things in-house, right? I think that there's a special or additional level of care and commitment and consideration that goes on when we are producing our own things, and we're able to create our spaces where we truly value the stories and the experiences that readers like yourselves have. And I don't think that Amazon and Target and Barnes and Nobles have us in mind. I really don't think they do. I think that they're thinking of their bottom lines, and they're like, oh yeah, let's add this into it. Whereas with ReadHer, it's the core of what we do. It's the core of what I do. I'm really, truly committed to Black romance novels. So I want to be the space where Black romance lives, where people come to for their Black romance novels, and create a platform and a space where authors are at the center, the stories are at the center, where they're valued and respected, and where we can celebrate us. That's what I want to do. So definitely want to take over that sliver of the bookish community as far as the big corporations go. That's what I want to do, because I feel that we are primed to be able to do that. We're fully capable to be able to do that. And I think that with the support of readers like yourselves who truly value and love these Black romance love stories, that we can do that. We can absolutely do it. So some of the immediate goals for ReadHer for sure are to increase our subscriptions. So, our subscribers. So if you see my face a whole lot more, if you see ReadHer a whole lot more coming up, it's on purpose, babes. It's on purpose. I've just had a little bit of a awakening when it comes to the possibilities and my role and responsibility. And so, yeah, y'all might get sick of me, and that's okay. That's fine. But we definitely want to increase our subscribers so that ReadHer can continue to grow, so that we can be the space where people come to for Black romance, because more people need to know about us. And so that's going to be a thing. I need to grow subscribers. So definitely going to be way more out here, way more. And so another thing too, I've always wanted to do this, and this is, like I said before, about ReadHer being the go-to spot. I've always wanted to have an online bookstore. Since I launched ReadHer, I was like, ooh, it'd be so cool to have that. And then of course I got a little bit not discouraged, but a little bit more of I was doubtful, because I thought of the Amazons and the Target and the Barnes, and how would I be able to come into this space where there's already a huge machine that does it, right? That's facts. They already do it. How you gonna come in? How you gonna compete against a Kindle Unlimited, or the Nook, or all these other spaces and things of that sort? But I think upon reflection, upon really considering the possibilities and the potential, I just feel like it's possible. I don't see why not anymore. I don't see why. Black romance is a very niche genre. It's very specific. It's very catered to particular audiences who love Black stories. And I don't think that those places and those spaces really value it as much as we do. And so why would I go to the big corps when there is another space that is more committed and dedicated? I would just go there. So one of my goals for sure is to also have an online bookstore for ReadHer where we sell books. And indie Black romance will be the books that we'll have. And that is just really, like I said, create a secondary space that becomes a primary space where lovers of Black romance can go and get their books, because we don't have to continue to lean on the Amazons of the world. We can have our own space that is really committed and really dedicated to us and the books that we like to read. And it will be done with love, care, dedication, and commitment. So yeah, so that is something that I really am going to be doing. It's a longitudinal plan. So don't think it's happening next month or 3 months, but it's definitely something that I have in my mind that is going to be in the works. And I really think that can be an awesome space for folks like us. So that is basically my hopes and dreams for ReadHer. My hopes and dreams are for ReadHer to become the top, the leading space for Black romance readers, establish it as the go-to spot for Black romance books. And I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that. That is what I hope for ReadHer to be. I want for us to be able to continue to grow, to be able to reach new audiences, to be able to reach more Black women out there who are looking for these stories, to reach readers who just love and love these stories. Because if you are a Black romance reader, you already know that these stories are incredible, that they're so good, and you're probably flabbergasted, like I was, at why people weren't reading more of these books. You're just like, what? Why aren't people reading more? And so I'm very excited for the opportunity, the responsibility, the prospect of growing ReadHer into a brand that is able to champion and celebrate Black love stories, Black authors, and readers just like you and me. So yeah. So that is the end of the More Than a Book Box mini series. I hope that you enjoyed these 5 episodes of just checking in and hearing me jabber and talk about all the stuff that makes ReadHer what it is. Like I said, we're continuing to grow, we're continuing to develop, and just being more creative and coming up with new things. And that's what I'm trying to do. That is what I'm trying to do here at ReadHer. So thank y'all so much for watching and for entertaining me in these videos. And I hope that you enjoyed them. And I will catch y'all for the next mini series, whatever that is. And don't forget, we're open for new subscribers at readherbookbox.com. You can go to our website, check us out, subscribe today, support Black businesses, support Black women, support Black authors, support Black love. All right, y'all, catch y'all next time. Bye.